Hi, I'm Dr. John Mendelson with Advanced Cosmetic Surgery and Laser Center. In today's world and with today's ever-growing technology, we all know a picture can be taken anywhere at any time and shared in an instant. We also know that our patients live active lives and we want you to always look your best. So stay tuned as we bring you our series called True Selfies.
Well, I got out to the car after getting my bandages off, and I was so excited as I whipped out my phone, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this because I don't normally, and it's such a big time, and I'm loving the way I look right now. Took a selfie, and that was with no makeup because I had my bandages on and whatnot that morning, and I still was like, I'm taking a selfie right now because I feel good. Like, I want to show everyone what has happened in my new nose. Back in middle school, I remember actually one instance where I was having fun with my friends and we snapped a photo, and I remember seeing that photo after and I hated it. I never realized until then the shape of my nose. I just disliked it so much. And after that, I didn't want any photos. I didn't even want to look in the mirror. I was like, who is this person? It's not how I feel on the inside. And after that, I really just distanced myself. I didn't want to hang out with people. Like, all of my old friends kind of did their own thing. They were still going out and having fun, and I just kind of stayed home. I didn't want to be out and uncomfortable, and
Absolutely no pictures of my baby. And she is my baby. I have 3 girls, and she's my baby. I just can't wait to fill that spot on my wall. A beautiful girl.
well, down the years, luckily I met Sean, and at first he knows I was very closed off. I wouldn't even look him, in the eyes. I would kind of stray away from looking him face to face, and I've gotten over that. I know I have my guy. I just want my nose. I do want to get married and enjoy all of those things everyone else does. So I think it'll really open me up to wanting to do that and wanting to get our engagement photos and wanting to get our wedding photos and have fun and really be the couple that I want to be. Yeah, Dr. Mendelson has been amazing. He actually cares about every one of his patients, and I really feel that. He's been truly a savior through this. Yeah, everyone in here, the whole office really makes you feel at home when you walk in the door. It's really comfortable and friendly. You feel like you've been here a million times.
Yeah, we've gone through several different things, different doctors, and no one has come close to Dr. Mendelson. We knew right away that he was the one we wanted to do this.
I've never once felt intimidated and like I didn't belong when I walked in here. And that's what I was really looking for. Nowhere else really delivered that. I came home and told him how amazing it was. And I don't think I've ever done that with any other of the consultations I've been to. So he was really excited for me too.
I would expect Abigail to have an excellent outcome. Again, there are limitations, so I want to be careful what we're offering her, what we're telling her, and what her expectations are. But Abigail is ready. She's ready in so many ways. She's mature, she's thought about this for a long time, she's researched it, and she's ready. She's ready to move on with her life, and this makes her an excellent candidate for considering rhinoplasty.
I think once she has the surgery, she's really going to feel on the outside what I see on the inside. She's a beautiful person. Her personality is just crazy. She can go and meet anybody, and I always think that I'm the talkative one and I'm the outgoing one, but there'll be times where she just takes over and I'm like, wow, that's what I see, but usually around other people she doesn't always do that because she kind of strays away because of her appearance. And
meeting new people can be hard. I'm usually quiet and I try to not bring the attention towards me.
Right.
Don't look at me, my face.
And I know how crazy that sounds, because I look at her, and when she talks about her nose, I kind of go like, oh, okay, you don't really need it. But it's just one of those things where she's dealt with this since she was younger, and everybody knows all those little details about themselves. You know, like she looks at me and she goes, oh, you have such great skin. But I know, like I see it closer than she does because I'm up in the mirror and all that. So I know that she feels that way because, you know, she looks at it with a closer eye than we do. And I just feel like once she has the surgery, I've already noticed that just talking about the surgery and just setting this up and being here filming this, she's a whole new person. So I can only imagine once she has the surgery how it's going to change, and you know, then we can get those pictures done and get the ball rolling on everything.
I'm sick of it. Yeah,
Everybody-
I'm sick of waking up and not being happy with how I look.
Everybody thinks it's me waiting to pop the question, but now the truth comes out. It's all for her.
We'll see when it's done how quickly that happens.
We'll get that on film too.
Yeah, can we get that in writing?
I love you.
Too.
Throughout the consultation process, one of the things that we like for patients to do is either perform computer imaging, which works as a communication tool, but I actually find more valuable sending photos, whether or not they're digital, or sitting down with a book or magazine and looking at noses that are in line with what the goals are. This helps me ascertain whether or not a patient has realistic expectations. Even when a nose on a face doesn't match the patient's, patients will often say, well, I know this isn't my face, but this is what I like about her before and after, or what I like about her nose. So we go through this process to make sure that patients, in this case Abigail, is confident in what she's communicating to me. I want to make sure that I understand well her expectations and her goals, and that I'm able to communicate that back to her so that we're on the same page and that we can work as a team through this process. Throughout this process, her boyfriend, almost to be fiance, Sean, has participated during the consultative process. He's been there every step of the way, and like most significant others, while he loves Abigail, he wants her to feel better about herself. He is exceptionally supportive, which will allow Abigail to move through this process in a much better mental state. In addition, Abigail has the support of her mother, who shares a story with me that she has 3 daughters, and she has daughters of her children, and below that, daughters of their senior pictures. Well, it brings tears to her eyes when she's missing the senior photo from Abigail. My understanding is that Abigail chose not to have this done because that's how much this impacts her attitude, her mental attitude towards herself. Abigail has expressed to me that she wants her physical appearance to match how she views herself inside. And I think that this is a very common theme through rhinoplasty and through other patients' experiences with other procedures. I am really excited to be given the opportunity to work with Abigail and help her with her rhinoplasty. I expect that she will have a wonderful outcome. I expect that she will do well. She's got a beautiful attitude, and I do think that we will be able to help her move on with her life, with her relationship, with her work with her mom, and with her future. So I appreciate her trusting us to help her with this lifelong problem that she's been dealing with. Well, now we are getting ready to perform rhinoplasty on Abigail, and Abigail is more than ready. She's been waiting for more than 7 years, and she's only 22 years old. So what's the plan? The plan is we'll get Abigail back to the operating room, And this is one of the few procedures that I still perform under IV sedation. So Abigail will not be intubated. There's no breathing tube down her throat. She won't be paralyzed. It's not general anesthesia, but she will be completely unaware of what's going on. So we'll give her some IV medication. She will drift off. I'll go ahead and localize the nose. That means I'll go ahead and inject it. She won't feel anything. We'll wait about 10 minutes still for the epinephrine to constrict all of the blood vessels so that we don't lose blood during the procedure, and we'll proceed. So what is our goal? Our goal for Abigail, remember, is to reduce the dorsum of the nose. She wants a cuter, more feminine nose, and we'll do that by making a couple of small incisions inside the nose, one across what we call the columella here that will expose the tissue, and then we will do our thing. There are several maneuvers that we'll use to fix the nose. This procedure will probably take about an hour, hour and 15 minutes, and I think Abigail will do quite well. So we will get ready to go right now.